Welcome, everybody, to Visual Novel Spotlight, the new series where we spotlight creative visual novels and the amazing developers that make them. I'm here with Squishy. Say hi, Squishy.
Hello.
And I'm here with Lies. Say hi, Lies.
Hello, hello. Hello, tyrants and newcomers alike.
Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I said that. Good lord. You're an old school fan.
Oh, I remember that.
Man, that even took me by surprise. Okay, so we're looking at Siren's Call Escape Velocity today, a game that was inspired by Higurashi and Persona 4 and features an autistic and an epileptic protagonist. It's a bit like Doki Doki Literature Club, the dev tells me, so without further ado, let's dive into Siren's Call Escape Velocity. New game. A writer is congenitally unable to tell the truth, and that is why we call what he writes fiction, from William Faulkner. Fiction is the lie through which we tell the truth. Okay, so there's a lot about fiction in this game, and the story is fictional. Who could have seen that coming?
Wow.
Right on.
Siren's Call Florida.
I thought this was going to be a true story.
Well, it was based off the developer and his girlfriend's experiences, so living in Florida, apparently. All right, I'll do the narrator. The Cape just fired another rocket into the sky, but nobody is looking at it. They're looking down at the heartless asphalt. They're panicking. But I won't look down. I can't. So I'll keep looking up at this rocket. Rockets. No matter what the experts say, rockets only exist for one purpose. They're our ticket for leaving home, the prototype of our salvation. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows we're going to need to get the hell off this planet. But Florida has amusement parks, beaches, and bottomless margaritas, so it's good at helping people ignore how screwed we are. They still know, though. Everybody knows. But nobody talks about it. You need to look down, Oliver, okay. If there was a way for me to do that, I would. That's the duplicity of Florida. It's our gateway to the cold, inevitable unknown in our own personal Lotus Land. To here we arrive, and from here we shall leave. That is our claim to fame. Oh, and the weather. That's right, we're famous for our hurricanes. This isn't how adults deal with their problems. Okay.
I guess I'll have to stop my personal monologues to myself whenever I'm having problems.
Yeah, maybe someday, when all our bags are packed and our fancy new rockets are stuffed to the brim with human cargo, a giant hurricane will inexplicably cover the state. We'll be trapped, forced to live with the consequences of our actions. We'll be unable to run away. Cut the crap, Oliver.
Oh my god.
Okay, then. It's your fault that this happened. You need to own up to it. Okay.
What did Oliver do to Florida?
I don't know. Florida,
Is
what
this
did
one of his
Florida...
friends, or is this the state of Florida itself? The spirit of Florida talking to Oliver.
So be a fucking adult and open your eyes. Should we look at it, or please no? Or actually, wait, there's no option here, right?
Oh, well,
Yeah,
well.
don't look at it, or please
Let's don't look at it.
Don't look at it.
Yeah, don't look at it.
We'll be unable to run away. I love people, but there's a part of me that kind of wants something like that to happen, I think. It'd be nice if there was some sense of justice in all this. But I love people too much. Even if they're confusing and inconsistent, I still want to lift people up. Good people lift each other, higher and higher towards where they're meant to be, towards their own personal heaven. Not because it's easy, because it's right. Goddamn right. Yeah, good people are like rocket fuel. Or maybe they're more like the fuel tank itself, burning away their combustible innards. I wonder.
Right on.
Yeah, we love burning away our combustible innards, don't we, folks?
Happens to me all the time.
That's me after dinner, dude.
Everybody after Taco Bell.
Oh my god.
I wonder, does anybody even go fish those fuel tanks out of the ocean? Are they required to? I doubt it. They're just empty husks, after all. Even so, somebody has to be a fuel tank. I'm a fuel tank for Taco Bell. It might as well be me. I'd rather it be me than anyone I care about. I'd rather it be me than Violet. Violet. Wait, why am I thinking about this? People were panicking just now. They were panicking so much that nobody was watching the rocket. But wouldn't that be considered normal? Is this dude about to get swept away by a hurricane?
I feel like I'm noticing like the image becoming a bit more like
Yeah.
Painted? Yeah, that's interesting.
yeah.
Isn't it
Like
normal
was he
to be afraid? Yes.
this monologue is like a form of escapism, right?
Literally.
That's what I'm getting, right?
Yeah.
Seems like it. Maybe I'm wrong about all this stuff. Maybe we don't need to be trapped here by a hurricane or whatever. Yeah, the world was lovely once. A veritable Garden of Eden. But maybe that's not what we need to mature as a species. Things might just be better. Somewhere else. After all, isn't that why we all work so hard to help you leave? Siren's call, escape velocity.
Isn't that why we heeded the siren's call, escape velocity?
Oh, I know it is.
The Siren's call was the friends we made along the way. Calling it now.
Are we fighting hurricanes with rockets? What's happening
Oh,
here?
we're doing something now. Okay, you
Okay.
have 5 new messages. First message. All right, who wants to read the first message? Volunteers?
Oh,
I'm done.
Okay,
All right.
Squishy gets
Characters,
the first
right?
message.
We'll see what happens. All right. Hey there, college boy. It's Mom.
Jesus Christ. Whose mom talks to them that way?
I don't know.
college
Oh,
boy.
It's not
College
his mom.
boy.
Oh,
Okay.
not his own.
Well, Violet's mom, anyway. Obviously.
Excuse me. Huh.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you! I can't believe you're actually going to college. Drop out. I'm so proud! Anywho, I'll be back from Denver later tonight, assuming there are no delays. Life is pretty great outside of Florida. I'll probably be tired, so I'm just gonna drop off my luggage and then we'll make a beeline for your hotel.
Unfortunately, I'll be returning to Florida.
God damn it. Won't have time to drive through anywhere, so you should probably eat something before I pick you up.
Is Florida just like the island from Lost? Like you leave and then you just immediately have to come back for no reason?
It inexplicably draws people into it.
Probably.
Yeah.
Once you enter, you can never truly leave Florida. It follows you everywhere, and it brings you back.
My God.
We just spoiled the whole game right there. That's the plot
Yeah.
twist.
That's the Siren's call, escape velocity.
Yeah, that's the siren's call, is Florida itself.
I'll likely be back by 8:30, so make sure you're ready to go by then, okay? What else? What else? Okay. Oh! Can you make sure Violet cleans a bit before I get there? So goddamn. I doubt you two made much of a mess. It's just extra work, you know? No pressure, though. Well, enjoy the day. Can't wait to hear about your summer.
Wahoo!
College! How exciting!
Yay!
Is it though?
No! Get ready!
I've been twice. I could say the first time was less exciting.
God.
End of message. To delete message, press 9. Saved message. Save?
Hell yeah!
Okay. Oh my God, who is this dude?
I guess I'll take this, dude.
Mr. Bixus over here.
Dude, it's 2011. Get a cell phone.
Ah, it's perfect. You're literally...
You're
oh, wait.
literally the
Sorry.
only person I leave voicemails for at this point. I'm not doing this anymore once you move to Asheville. I mean it. It's dumb. Even Emil isn't that backwards, and I'm pretty sure he still carries around a pocket watch.
Dracula.
Anyway, I'll be on Flagler at the usual spot.
Flagler.
I'll buy you a burger or something, so come on down whenever. Later, bro.
Oh, it's his brother, I guess. Okay. End of message. To delete message, press 9. Next message. Oh my God. I guess this is Squishy's. Go for it.
What an
Alright.
opening. Hey there, nerd is such an opener.
My God.
Hey there, nerd! It's Andy!
Andy! Woo!
Andy!
Andy!
I'm not getting
Andy!
out of training just because it's your last day in town, you know?
Personal
Probably give me
trainer.
4,000. I'll have to cut it a bit short today, but that's fine as long as you make time to go back home and say goodbye to Judy as well. Drop and give me 3,000.
Goodbye in quotes.
Goodbye.
What does that
I
mean?
mean, yeah.
Drop and give me 3,000.
You are planning on doing that, right? You know she'd be devastated otherwise. Well, whatever. I'll be warming up at the park, so hurry on over. It's hot though, so bring some water if you don't want to die.
Why do I have a feeling every female character in this game is going to be attractive? I guess
just
it's a
how these
visual
games go.
novel.
Yeah.
Bye!
End of message. To delete message, press 9. Next
Every
message.
other character in a visual novel has to be attractive, right?
Okay, I'll be Emil, I guess. Oliver, Emil here. I was wondering if you finished up with the book yet. We might not get another chance to discuss it in person, given the circumstances, and I can't think of a better way to spend the day. I'll
He's
be at
this
the
kind of
library.
person.
I'll be at the library when you're ready,
Oh,
because I'm a
God.
nerd. Also, one other thing. Have you been deleting those voicemails like we discussed? I doubt anything would come of it, but it's best to leave our trail cold, simply as a precaution. You're our leader, so I'm sure you've been on top of things per normal, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to remind you, just in case. Regardless, I'll see you soon. Stay sharp, nerd. End of message. To delete message, press 9. Next
If someone wears
message.
glasses, I can confirm that all of us are nerds.
Oh, for sure.
Right on.
All right, let's switch things up a bit. Lies gets this
Yeah.
character.
I think you've got it.
All right. Now watch this. Oliver? Hi, how are you?
Perfect.
Right on.
How's Violet? It's Judith, by the way, not Andy. I know we sound similar over the phone, so I didn't want to confuse you again. Happy last day of summer, I guess. Are you feeling okay? Do you have any plans for today? I know you probably have to pack, of course, but after that, are you doing anything fun?
Oh no, she thirsty.
It's the last day of summer, so it should be fun, right? You're probably busy, though. I'd be busy too if I was going to college. That's why you didn't answer the phone, right? Because you're busy?
Damn.
I'm sorry if I disturbed you. If I don't see you again, good luck at college! Make sure to let us know when you're back home for breaks and stuff, okay?
Okay, Yuri and or Juniper Woods.
Okay, good luck out there! Thank you, Oliver. Goodbye. Bye.
Good job. You did it.
Right on.
End of message. To delete message, press 8. Just kidding, I meant 9.
Imagine there's like a random chance for the voice for like any voicemail to be like, just kidding, you press this button actually.
Well, in the age of AI,
I'm
you
back
never
right now.
know. There are no new messages. To repeat saved messages, press 1 now. Lucidity system. Sometimes all you need to do is take it nice and slow. If Oliver is exposed to information that brings him closer to the truth, he'll gain lucidity.
What?
The truth about what? Florida?
The truth.
We already know!
When faced with a difficult social situation, he can use some lucidity to focus more on what he should do next. The hints you
I
get
feel
from
that.
using lucidity make escaping Siren's call easier. Socializing can be a nightmare, so if you see Miss Lawrence, consider following her teachings and meditate on the situations at hand. However, some late game choices can only be made if Oliver has lots of lucidity. Okay, let's aim to get that then.
Okay.
Okay, I get it.
Goal: say goodbye to your friends. Okay, well, we already checked voicemails. I don't know why we would do that again.
So it's around the house then, yeah.
Investigate. The hell? Okay, then.
Can you like turn the lights on, dude? It's kind of dark in here.
This house that... okay. Wow, ghost.
Okay.
Well, I have 25
We didn't-
lucidity. That's nice.
We didn't gain or lose anything from that. Do we try it again?
Yeah, do we try it again? That's what I'm curious about.
Encore.
All right,
Why not, man?
let's do
Yeah,
it.
why
Investigate the house. Oh, this is actually a thing
Oh.
now.
Okay, the fact that was a one-time thing is very interesting.
Agreed. Well, we got to investigate the
processor?
spice rack. I mean, come
I'm
on.
hoping.
We got spices here, guys.
Very important.
Oh.
How can we spice up our final days in Florida?
Yeah, spice rack. An absurd number of spices hangs from off the wall. One of the jars labeled Spice of Love is almost empty. Is that the stuff she
Garlic.
keeps sprinkling on top of my burgers?
It's
Wanna
100%
open
garlic.
Definitely. I'll allow it. Maybe it's the secret ingredient to a healthy relationship. Huh.
I hope he's not allergic to garlic.
He plays bass? I want to examine his bass guitar.
All right, bass guitar. I haven't played all summer, even though Violet keeps asking me to. There just hasn't been enough time, honestly. Feel that? I only play a few crappy ska songs anyway. Oh man. Even if I enjoy playing them, there's still nothing worth showing off. Nobody remembers the bass players much anyway. Ah, that's not true. Come on.
I like bass
Mm.
players.
Bass players are cool.
Respect to all my bass players out there.
Yeah, well, almost nobody, I guess.
See, he knows we acknowledge him.
He knows.
At least he's not like a guitar guy, like the kind of person that sits at like the corner of a party with a guitar, just like waiting for somebody to ask him to play a song.
just anyone walks by. Hey, you want to ask me about my guitar?
Have
I
you
really
heard?
wa-
Have you heard the hit single "Wonderwall"?
never know
Oh,
what day is
yes.
gonna
Okay,
be
here
today.
goes.
You never know when today is going to be the day that I actually forgot the lyric. Oops.
Today's gonna be the day that you. Okay, anyway, we should continue. Let's see if the ghost girl is out the window here.
No.
Window, a beautiful silent
He's not
summer
paying
day.
rent.
Waits for me outside. True. Fun stuff. No, it might be fun. It might be fun. I've just got to have the right attitude. Yeah, just got to keep going forward. Okay. Journal number 8. Now that the investigation is over, I should probably destroy this or something. What investigation, dude? Did somebody
What?
die?
All I know is that this takes place after something. They said that in the Steam summary that this is after something.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Emil has recorded all the important stuff anyway. Even so, it's hard to just let stuff go up in flames like that. No, I can't get sappy. The smart thing to do is just leave it all behind. I've already made my choice. When I get up to Asheville, I'm burning this. End of story. All right, well,
I'm team food processor.
yeah, food
Why is that
processor.
an option?
There's bits of black bean burger stuck to the inside of the food processor.
Please watch that.
I guess Violet already made herself some lunch. I wonder if Violet's like a hallucination of some dead girl or something.
That's what
Oh
I
my
feel
god.
like. Honestly, that's
Yeah.
kind of what I'm like feeling like it's gonna
Yeah.
be, right?
Yeah, adorable. She's such a cute little herbivore, I swear. Kind of weird that I didn't hear that thing going off while I was sleeping, though. I wonder why that is. Violet's bed. Sure, that's not creepy at all. Violet's bed.
Yeah, this was the creepy room.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
True.
yeah.
She still hasn't changed the sheets from last time, has she? Well, goodbye, gross bed sheets. Goodbye, Mr. Dolphin and Mrs. Donkey. Don't you dare tell anyone what we did in here. Oh, okay then.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say something, but they said it for me. I didn't have to say anything.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're going straight from Violet's bed to Miss L's room, I guess. I shouldn't be in here. Uh-oh. Why am I even in here? Even though she hasn't been here all summer, I'm still a guest in Miss Lawrence's house. I guess I should respect her privacy. But if she hasn't been in her room for this long, then how the hell does it still smell like wine?
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh, she is a professional alcoholic. I love her.
Yeah, is there anything else y'all want to see before we move on?
Well, I feel like
Look at the
Canvas is
couch.
gonna have something important because like all the backgrounds have been like Canvas-esque. I feel like this is gonna have
Yeah.
something that's important for us.
Fair enough, let's see. The stack in the living room is way smaller than it was yesterday. Then this next project of hers must be really important if she's bringing so many backup canvases. I hope she didn't have trouble carrying all of them out the door. Why didn't she wake me up? I would have been more than happy to help her. Huh. Interesting.
And if Violet's dead, maybe that's why. And she's a painter. That's why the backgrounds are all canvas-like.
I could see it.
It
I could see it.
symbolizes that or something.
Okay, let's leave. Sure. Away we go.
Off to Publix.
Oh, look at that. It looks like a vital organ. Who should we say goodbye to first?
I feel like we have to save Violet for last.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crab
true.
bucket?
Yeah,
crab bucket.
I feel like we have to save Violet for last, but I don't.
Okay, well, we'll start with the crab bucket then, maybe.
Yeah,
It's the
we'll
closest
just
one.
We'll just keep on
Sign
going
me
forward.
up.
Yeah.
Cute. They have some good artwork in this.
Got 'em.
Yeah.
Hey there, Oliver. Lovely weather we're having today, huh? Somebody I don't recognize says something to me while I'm walking. As nondescript and generic as the moment is, I still make an effort to smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave as we pass each other. Bye. Blah, 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 blah. Cool.
I like that transition.
Yeah. Ash is sitting just outside of Jake's crab bucket. Oh my god, not Joe's crab sack. Jake's
crab bucket.
Yeah.
That sounds like a euphemism for something.
It's a play on Joe's crab shack. Y'all
That
never
still
been to
sounds
Joe's-
like a euphemism for something.
maybe. Yeah. That was you, Lies.
No, it's
Oh,
still
wait,
Oliver.
this is
It's
still
still
Oliver.
you.
Okay, sorry. Seems
Still
to
Oliver.
notice me approaching, though, and gets up from his seat, flipping his phone closed in the process.
He's not playing Angry Birds.
Nope.
Dude,
He only looks at me for a second before turning toward the restaurant.
you hungry? I'm hungry, so let's get some food. Oh, and I'm buying, but you gotta order water if you're thirsty, okay? You can get whatever food you want, but I'm not paying $3 for a soda. Money's kinda tight right now.
Dude, how tight do you have to be for $3 to be like the difference between getting a soda and not getting a soda? Good lord.
I don't spend money on worthless things like soda, only important things like crabs.
Doesn't take long for Ash to place our order. I
He
always
knows
get
what
a
he wants.
yeah. He doesn't want soda, that's for sure.
They're regular, man. I respect it.
I always get a steakhouse burger whenever I come here anyway, and I guess he's picked up on that. He even remembers that I like mine medium rare and tells the waitress as much during our order. It's a real treat to watch him be accommodating like this, given how abrasive he sometimes is. Normally, whenever the six of us eat, Ash just plays on his phone until the food arrives, letting Emil and Judith do most of the strategizing.
I love that wording.
Yeah. There's nothing normal about today, though, is there? I mean, everything's a painting. Of course not.
I'm gonna be real, man. Things were really shitty before I met you.
Damn.
Now they're worse.
Ash immediately, oh my god. Ash immediately jumps into it, as brazen as always. He fiddles with the bandage on his wrist, before eventually squeezing it with his right hand.
Even after that, I was still pretty sure that summer was gonna be lame. No offense. I had it all planned out. I was gonna work with Dad on the weekdays. Maybe hop online at night and play some Bone Sword with you and Emil.
If you know what I mean.
Okay, I didn't have to say
Please
it.
don't tell people you're going to play Bone Sword with your friends.
Especially when your friends are dudes, yes.
I'm gonna play I really like playing Bone Sword with my male friends.
Oh,
at
that's
night.
what the Bixis is. It's Bone Sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I actually didn't even put that together.
Yeah. He loves being the bone of his sword and the sword of his bone.
He loves those bones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
I was gonna keep on trying shit like that, over and over again, the next day and the next, until I don't know. Until I started feeling like an actual adult, I guess. That was the plan. That was my plan. It was all I had.
Ashton scowls, putting more pressure on his wrist.
Never thought I'd end up being a hero. I didn't even know something like that was possible for a guy like me.
You and I aren't heroes, Ash.
Oh.
I always thought I was just some jerk. It's just another one of those punks at school nobody gives a damn about once you're not stuck in the same class as them anymore. It's crazy how things ended up, though.
Huh. How's your wrist? Okay, how's your wrist healing?
Yeah, I think we should ask him if his wrist is all right.
Yeah.
My wrist? Yeah, it'll heal. It still stings a bit, though. I don't know if you saw, but that thing bit down to the bone when it attacked me.
Oh my god, did he get attacked by a gator?
Yeah.
Goodness.
That's just another Thursday.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Emil jumping in, I'd probably have a hook for a hand.
Oh, he definitely got attacked by a gator. Holy crap.
Which would be dope, but a lot harder to explain to my old man. Know what I mean?
What do you mean hard to explain? Something bit my hand off. I have a hook now.
In Florida, I feel like saying you got your hand bit off by a gator would just be like a normal thing.
Literally.
Like, hey Dad, so I kind of got my hand bit off. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's a mark
Yeah.
it's a mark of manhood for a Floridian, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like it's
It's
already
just-
a bar mitzvah.
Another week.
Oh my god, not the floor mitzvah.
the floor mitzvah.
The
You
floor
get
mitzvah,
thrown
yeah.
into a pit of gators and you have to make it out in one piece.
Jesus Christ.
Good luck.
And if you don't, well, that happens. I didn't read the last one, I don't think. 'cause
Oh,
they're
sorry,
so
it's
long.
okay, just keep going.
He's talking about his floor mitzvah.
It's
Yeah, he was just talking about. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't really know what I'm gonna do now, though. All the important stuff is over, so I guess it's time for me to start acting like an actual adult.
Should we regress?
I mean,
I don't know what that
there's
Why
no-
not? Let's see what happens.
I guess we're regressing.
Yeah. Regress. What did that do? Oh, it brought us back to the beginning of the
Oh,
conversation?
nothing seems to have changed.
Okay.
I almost want to choose the same one again just to see if anything's
Yeah,
different.
Yeah.
let's see.
So I guess you
Through.
can just, if you don't like the choice, then you can go back.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Alright, anyway, let's keep
Choose
going
not
then.
to give a damn about his wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, no. I like caring about my friends. So
Yeah.
working at B-Mobile with Dad probably isn't gonna cut it though. I don't want to be one of those dudes that peaked when he was 18. I don't think that's gonna be good enough anymore. But it'll be pretty hard to top everything that's happened to us.
I guess we got past the point where they let us go back.
So
We're forced to
I do,
give a
though.
damn.
when I do though, I want to be able to let my brother-in-arms know about it.
You know, I forgot to mention this, but there was a notification at the very beginning of the game saying something like, when you finish a route or something like that, your save file gets deleted and you start over, and I guess that's on purpose.
Okay. So there's no like New Game Plus or anything. It's just you start from the beginning.
I guess so, yeah. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out.
So
The hell was that?
I was placing something on the table apparently.
Oh, okay.
This is Mario impression. Don't worry about it.
Wahoo! Let's play
So-
some Bone Sword! Wahoo!
Thank you so much for deboning my sword.
Sometimes I go online and find the images of me and Luigi playing Bone Sword.
I immediately closed them and realized that it was a mistake to do that.
It's a brand
Why
new
do I
cell
keep doing
phone,
this?
along with a pretty slick looking case to go with it. This is
for you.
yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna be one of those guys you were friends with in high school and then never ended up talking to again.
I can't help but try and hide my discomfort as Ashton slides the phone across the table.
What? You weren't gonna buy one anyway. So take it. We had some spares lying around the house anyway. I'm sure Dad won't miss it.
Do as I'm told and put Ashton's gift in my backpack.
You're the only one of us actually leaving Florida, so I figured you're the one that needed a new phone the most.
We got 50
lucidity.
lucidity out of that. Yeah, interesting.
Oh, 50 $.
50 $. I love that. I'm going to keep calling it that from now on.
Hell yeah!
Neil, Judy, and Andy are all within walking distance, and Violet isn't leaving Siren's call anytime soon. Interesting wording. So that only leaves you. We can't talk about what happened with other people, so it's important we all still have a way to keep in touch, isn't it? Like, we fought together, dude.
Fought gators.
We bled together.
The Florida Gator War.
We
Yeah,
performed the
they
floor mitzvah
participated in-
together.
They
My
participated
current theory is that
great-
Violet bit him and she got put down.
Oh no.
Yeah. She got imprisoned in Siren's call.
Wait, is Violet a gator? Is that what we're implying here?
Maybe, I don't know.
You're
No, she's rabid Floridian.
not,
That's what I'm going with.
you're not just
So a
going to
gator.
drop off the face of the earth, right? Of course not. Okay, cool.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
cool. You better keep to that. When I start my new badass life as an adult, I want you to be able to know about it. Don't tell the others, but I've been thinking about getting a houseboat when I'm finally able to move out of my dad's place. Got no idea what I'm gonna do for a job, though. Hey, I know pirates aren't really a thing anymore, but how about detectives?
Totally still a thing, dude.
Also not a thing anymore.
He knows what games we like.
Mm-hmm.
We both got some experience solving mysteries now, don't we?
Like zoinks.
Maybe if the whole higher education thing doesn't work out, you can move back down here and the two of us can start something up. You know, if my higher education doesn't work out, let's do something that requires me to be smart. That's a great plan.
Drop out and solve mysteries. Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, just be Mystery Inc. Who's gonna play the dog? Maybe it'll be a gator instead of a dog.
Yeah, well, yeah, they'll just get a... They'll just get Violet out of the pound and like, rehabilitate her.
Instead of Scooby-Doo, it's like Crocky Doc or something.
Yeah, Crocky Doc.
Crocky Docky Dog!
Yeah. Crockroach, Freddy. There might even be a way to turn what we did in the underworld into something that makes us some serious cash.
Underworld?
Underworld.
Okay.
Okay, then. It'd be nice to keep doing what we've been doing, but actually get paid for it. I would definitely want to be paid for going to the underworld and doing anything, man.
Definitely.
Like, what do you think about that, my dude?
We talk about Ashton's ideal future until our food arrives. After a bit, we finish eating, and Ashton, true to his word, foots the bill.
Damn. I guess this is it, huh? I'm sure you've got other things you gotta do, so I'll leave you to it.
Ashton walks over and hands me a small slip of paper with his phone number on it.
Give me a call once you've touched down in Asheville, alright?
We gotta remember to do that, sure.
I love you, bro. Thanks for the adventures. Very, very platonically, of course, I'm sure.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
All those times we played with our bone swords together.
I acknowledge Ashton's bone sword with a reassuring thumbs up.
the way he's pulling out his bone sword right now.
Did he not say anything? Is he just giving him a thumbs up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'll
guess
see you
so.
soon.
Right on.
Right on, bro. Maybe we'll bone again at some point.
Stay cool. Let's bone again sometime.
Journal pages 2 through 6 have been recalled. Oh, we're recalling things.
Like a
alright.
Groundhog Day loop.
Whoa.
Oh.
Hello. When you
Hello.
paint a big fake smile on your face, only takes a little rain to wash it off.
Really hard to smile when you bite people.
Remember that? Yeah, she looks like she wants to bite somebody right now.
You really should remember that, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I forgot already, sorry.
Dang it.
Yeah, and anyways, what were we talking about again?
We are going to see the crazy personal trainer. Sure. We got 20. What does that say?
Gotta make gains.
I can't read that text. Does that say 8.5 hours or 25
I think
hours?
that's 8.5.
Yeah.
That's 8.5
Okay.
Florida
we got
will
plenty
be
of time.
gone in 8.5 hours.
I guess so. All right. Well, let's go
Thank
see
God.
our
until
cute.
the judgment of Florida.
Wait, meditate so we can waste time just to get lucidity? That's crazy.
No, we lose lucidity for meditating, and I think we got a hint for something. It said that earlier, didn't it?
Oh, maybe I wasn't paying
Don't we
attention.
just go places?
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're
Yes,
going
we
here.
might- Yeah, it said we might need
So sad,
lucidity
so
later,
sad.
so we might want to save it for now.
True.
All right, let's make some gains.
Yeah. Hey kid, how's your lady friend doing? Somebody I don't recognize
The
says something to
pound.
me. He's just so popular out in public.
Guy,
Literally.
yeah, what a guy.
He's probably got a high level of charisma or something. As nondescript and generic as this moment is, I still make an effort to smile and wave as we pass each other by. Andi is doing some pull-ups on a set of bright green monkey bars. At first, it almost seems like she's in some sort of trance, completely focused on the rhythm of her workout. I like that the sprites move. Ah, the hell? Jump scare.
Andy jump scare.
That was some Five
Andi
Nights at
jump
Freddy's
scare.
shit right there, dude. But then I step into her domain, and like some sort of homicidal jungle predator, Andi flings herself into the air and starts barreling toward me.
Hey there, Slim! Glad you finally made it.
I'm gonna stuff you in this animatronic suit now.
First nerd and then slim. What a friendly girl you are.
Without missing a beat, Andi stands up straight, walks over, and slaps me on the butt. What the fuck?
What an introduction. Hey there, nerd. Hey there, slim. Slaps me on the butt. Like, what a way to like introduce yourself.
This
as a
is about
character.
as
Oh my God.
this is type A as type A can get.
This is wonderful. You ready to run? We don't have a whole lot of time left to dawdle, you know?
She's
Florida
like-
will be gone in 8.5 hours.
She's like Emmy from
We have to-
Katawa Shoujo if Emmy was really straightforward.
Ready to run from the impending doom of Florida?
Let's get out there!
Yeah. She's already several yards away from me by the time I'm done processing everything that's just happened.
The beam of light is expanding.
As silly as exercise seems right now, I know better than to try to fight her on this. And so I do as I'm told and start jogging after my friend. Yes, mommy!
Yes, Andy, I'll jog.
Man, they're going. Our route pretty much takes us all over the island. With the exception of a few motivational insults to keep me moving, Andi stays mostly quiet as we cut our way through Siren's call. She's like, nerd! Slim! Slim nerd! Nerd!
What you doing, nerd? Come on, nerd! Hurry up, nerd!
I bet you play Bone Sword.
I bet you play Bone Sword with your friend every night.
What? Yeah. You're too busy cooped up in your room playing Bone Sword, you stupid nerd! You stupid slim nerd!
I just start getting like more mean. She's like,
Yeah, it's like,
God, your nose is so long.
she just starts like being actively demeaning, like, holy shit, you suck at this! Oh my god, why are you even still running?
Yeah, I bet if you did a floor mitzvah, you would just get eaten. That's how lame you are. That is, of course, until we get to his house.
I already met up with him today, right? They should be home by now.
Andi peeks over the dilapidated fence, staring into the dark grove of palm trees and ferns shrouding Ashton's home.
We're at the zoo.
Oh my god.
His TV isn't on. He's not even bone sorting right now.
Average
I
Florida
swear,
household.
if that boy is out working, I'm gonna bop him into next week.
You better be working out and not out working.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. What is
Hey,
this?
trash son! Unless you're ambidextrous, there's no way you're gonna be able to jerk it with a broken wrist!
Good lord. And we were making those jokes. Go figure.
Yeah, it knows what we're saying. It hears us.
Yeah.
But blue balls for the rest of your pathetic little life! Are you good with that?
Andi waits for some sort of response. But no lights flick on
Rest
from
of
within the
the public
house, and no
disturbance.
voices come bearing sarcastic resorts from the bramble.
He walks out, bone sword in full view.
Don't make fun of my bone!
You were talking
Unreal.
You were talking about me swinging my bone sword, lady.
Moron. Doesn't he know that your body can't heal itself if you keep putting pressure on it?
Is that true? I don't know.
Maybe.
It almost feels like the opposite for me a lot of the time, I feel like.
Hmm.
If he's out there lifting boxes with his bum of a father, then he should be resting. Sorry, it's my first time speaking.
That's okay. We
He has
understand.
like nothing positive to say about anybody so far.
She's so
I
mean.
hate her.
She grits her teeth and begins sprinting away from the property. Oddly enough, the air around me is insult-free for the remainder of our jog.
She let it all out on Ashton. Now she's fine.
Yeah.
She's just uncomfortably kind. She's like, Oliver, you're such a great friend.
Yeah.
After some time, we reach the halfway point of our normal route, the arid walkway in front of our old high school. She's like, "You're such a great friend, and I'm sure your bone is huge."
I'm sure your bone sword is nice and firm. Probably.
Andy,
Unlike that fucking Ashton guy. God, what an asshole.
what an asshole. Andy, for some
asshole, yeah.
reason, looks as though she's about to vomit. Uh-oh. I barely have any
Allergic to high schools.
I barely have any time to rest before she turns back around and starts jogging again.
Sorry, but we're not stopping here. Even if the rest of us are still alive, that school will always reek of death.
Oh. Can't
Alright.
wash
Oh,
it
okay.
off, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing can change that.
Hmm.
Come on, I'm not slowing down.
Yeah, did you hear what
With the
happened at the
eyeballs.
literature club? Crazy, right?
Yeah, right? Oh,
God.
Did we gain or lose lucidity there? I saw it
Gained it.
moving.
No,
We gained it. Okay,
yeah, we got something from that.
cool.
We'll do our stretches back at the park, alright?
I feel like there's probably different endings for, like, really bad lucidity, too.
Yeah.
Eye dollars, like no eye dollars. Even though my body is numb with fatigue, I do as I'm told and follow Andy. He just, like, looks down at his boot and it says Andy on the bottom, and he's like, "No!" And that's an ending.
Right on.
After what feels
The
like
real
hours, we finally make
along
it
the
back
line.
to the park. I find the nearest bench and collapse on it.
And there I die.
Jesus.
Oh no!
Okay.
She gets an animated one. All right, cool.
Andy takes off her hat, throws her legs up on another nearby bench, and begins stretching. Thank you for fan service.
Where's the justice for Ash?
Right? Yeah. Like,
Wow.
walks up to his house.
I need to see him just like ripping apart a crab with his bare hand.
With
Yeah,
his
when
bone
we-
sword
when
out
we
and
see
all,
him-
yeah.
Yeah. we just see him swinging his bone sword around, man.
Oliver, we've been over this.
Oliver,
Oh, wait,
we've
that's
been
you.
over
Sorry.
this. If you don't stretch immediately after running, you're just gonna be sore in the morning.
Probably be sore anyway. Good lord.
Get up! You need to get in the habit of doing this.
Like, suddenly I'm more interested in this game.
Oh my god.
I guess we're stretching.
Oh, she
Yep.
smiled.
After psyching myself up a bit, I do as I'm told and walk over to Andy. We stretch our bodies, using the crusty wood of the picnic table to prop ourselves up, if you know what I mean.
The picnic table?
I hope you realize... Oh, sorry.
I hope you realize how important it is to actually do this kind of stuff. You're gonna get so many splinters.
Right?
Even if you're okay with being sore tomorrow, you need to be able to defeat the voice in your head that's telling you to relax. That's the real reason we do this, Captain.
Huh.
It's not even...
Pirates
Poison!
weren't a thing anymore.
It's not even really about being healthy. It's more about being able to win every argument you have with yourself.
That's actually
eventually
pretty good
others.
advice. Yeah.
Yeah. About destroying the parts of you that are weak. It's about willpower.
Andy smiles at me, clearly satisfied with her speech, and sits down on the table, signaling to me that our workout is over.
Being stronger isn't worth our friendship. Willpower that I promise is going to come in handy once you start doing all-nighters or whatever. Please don't go to frat parties.
Oh my god.
All nighters playing Bone Sword, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
God. At first you're gonna be all, I can just do this essay in the morning, I should sleep, blah 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 blah. But then you're gonna be all, shut up, brain, you don't control me! Wow, Andi is so cool for making me stretch. I should buy her something nice next week when I go to visit her and Judy.
Oh, so
Buy
that's
me
your motivation.
something nice. Yeah, be good.
She just ends with "get good." Of
Amazing.
course.
I don't know. This is an attractive character. I'm stuck between the first and last one.
Yeah, honestly, same. Like.
All right, let's go with the first one.
All right.
Right. Of course. It'd be stupid if I wasn't worried. As dependable as you are, I don't think anybody can be fully prepared for adulthood. Yeah, the old farts like to shoot advice our way any chance they get, but the truth is that adulthood is an entirely different beast for each person. My credit score is 322. I'm fucked. We have no way of knowing if what worked for them is gonna work out for us.
And then I see my credit score, and then I tell my brain, we're not fucked, we're strong!
We can beat that credit score!
There's damn sure no way you can know what's gonna happen when you get to Asheville. You could get mugged outside of the airport, or seduced by one of your dorm mates only to find out they're a mass murderer who keeps their victims' severed toes in a jar.
Yeah. Thanks,
Good Lord.
thanks for helping my anxiety about moving away, Andi. God.
God.
Is this spoken from experience? That's what I want to know.
I hate the Midwest. Or, you know, biology might just be kind of tough. In all honesty, it could be fine. Really, it could. You don't know what's gonna happen to you. There's no way you can know. This is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
So, the only thing you can do is make sure you're strong enough to handle anything the outside world throws at you. If some maniac tries to chop your toes off, I want to be able to make sure you have a strong enough body to take them on.
I want to make sure your toes have muscles so they can't be chopped through.
Yeah, make the toes break the knife instead.
A strong enough mind not to panic once you realize what's going down.
You're gonna have the strongest tootsies in the world.
These
Because
dogs
if anything
bite.
would happen, well, you're like family at this point.
Aw.
Judy would be devastated. She loves your toes. Which reminds me, I'm sure you already know that Judy wants to see you one last time before you leave, right?
We're not gonna regress on this. Let's keep
I
going.
think
Yeah.
that's a fine answer.
Have you gone to see her yet, Oliver?
Working on it.
Give us some time, dude.
Some bitch is making me jog.
Yeah, no, not yet. We'll be honest.
Oh, I know what we're doing then.
Oh my god, are we running there?
God.
Andy grabs my arm and yanks me off the table.
Smell like crap, but you can always wash up in the pool when we get home.
In the
Oh.
pool?
In the pool?
The
God,
hell?
She one
God,
of these
no,
people?
no, wait,
No!
wait, stop.
I'm sure my sister will be thrilled to see ya. Let's go, Captain!
Jesus Christ. I'm too worn out to fight back, and so I do as I'm told and follow Andy back to her house.
She's just like dragging Oliver across the ground.
Journal pages 7 through 14 have been recalled.
How important are those
Collect my
journal
pages.
to be?
I don't know. I wonder if
Yeah,
there's a way to even
right.
look at them.
Right, yeah. Collect my journals.
Thanks to Andy's brisk walking speed, the two of us make it back to Judith's place rather quickly. Even more than usual, the inside of the house is spacious and inviting.
Decorates like your grandma, I love it.
She dresses like a grandma, too.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Welcome back, sis!
Welcome back, sis. No.
I'll pick it up.
I breathe in the cool air as Judith greets her sister from the kitchen. The sweet smells of vanilla extract and chocolate fill my dry nostrils. Andy slaps my back and gives me a thumbs up. At least it was his back this time.
Yeah, like she accidentally aimed a little too low the first time.
Right.
Good job cooling down for my run. I'm gonna go change and jump to the pool. But don't drown. He folded your swimsuit this morning and put it in the same spot as last time. He has a swimsuit here?
I guess he goes here pretty
Why is
often.
he here? Yeah.
Make sure to change quick and have her go out with you, alright? We know you can't swim.
Not
That's your
another
alarm
word.
floaties.
Andy dashes away from me and toward her bedroom, running past the kitchen in the process. What the? Okay.
Hey, sexy! I brought the captain over, so hurry up with that.
The one person she compliments, dude. The
She
one
is
person she compliments.
So freaking forward.
What? She's here already?
Oh wait, she was talking to her sister. Okay.
Yeah, like.
Honestly, I feel like calling her sister, being like, hey, sexy, I feel like that's more realistic than being like, hey, sis.
I guess. Yeah.
Why didn't you call me? I still have so much left that I need to do.
Adapt! Put your crossword away!
You're so mean.
I can hear Andy laughing maniacally in the distance as she runs up the stairs and slams the door to her bedroom shut.
He kicks the door down. Hey, sexy.
I peek around the corner into the kitchen and wave sheepishly to Judith.
Those damn dishes.
This is wholesome fan service. I'm looking respectably.
Yeah.
Judging by the appearance of things, as well as the general scent of baked goods drifting out of the oven, she appears to have been in here for a while. She's making, like, Pepto-Bismol cakes. That's what it looks like.
My chocolate-covered pennies! Not done yet!
I'm not finished with my communion wafers.
I'm making my pennies into chocolate because the U.S. isn't producing them anymore.
They'll be a vintage. Those cookies in the oven were supposed to be a surprise.
This isn't right. Okay.
Was the
She
food
always makes
that
you
bad?
brownies!
Is the food that fucking bad? Jeez.
I know.
God.
I'm sorry, but could you guys sit over there something and look away for a couple minutes?
There are Pepto-Bismol penny
Here it
cookies
is.
down here.
I'm just gonna put these extra ones in the fridge, so it won't take long for me to finish.
Puts her cookies in the fridge?
Hmm.
I promise I'll be quick, so look away for a bit, please. What do you do? Are you changing in the kitchen or something?
I know. What the hell? I do as I'm told and close my eyes for her. Certain that once I open them again, everything will be exactly the way it should. Everything will be just fine. Okay.
The kitchen's orange!
Yeah, look, what happened
There's
to the
twice
kitchen?
as many dishes as before, too.
What are we
What?
we responding to?
I have no idea. The
I
last
don't
one
know.
seems
She
a
was,
little
like, making
dismissive.
Does
Like,
the
is it
log
okay
say
if I
anything?
help you is the right, like, emotional choice, but do you mind if I go and jump in the pool is really funny. She's like, yeah, fuck you.
I feel
I'm
like
assuming like if this is in response to the like please close your eyes thing, I feel like as you wish would be the right answer, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, he already did it anyways.
yeah, I thought he already did it. So I'm getting the vibe that the first one is her. If there are dating routes in this game, the first one is her, the second one is Andy, and the third one is Loner? Question mark. I don't know.
The third one is Ash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
We're already bone sorting enough, right?
Literally!
All right. Do we want to
Need his
help
crabs,
her,
too.
or do we want to go jump in the pool? I feel like the second one will have fan service most likely. I don't know.
Do we want to risk getting demonetized?
I can censor it if it's bad enough. Screw it. Let's go jump in the pool.
Alright,
All right.
Oh,
But
right.
she's so
I get
sad!
it. That makes sense.
Oh, I kind of feel like an asshole now. Shit.
Shit. We
might
get to
be.
regress. We get to regress.
No,
Can we
no
regress?
reason to stay here and do nothing if that's not what you want.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't have been long, but I guess Andy's already heading out there, so...
Oh shit, man.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
God.
No!
I've got my hands full anyway.
The guilt trip, it hurts.
You're probably all tired from exercising and want to cool off. So, yeah, you should probably go do that.
Oh, she's so suburban mother.
Yeah, no, we're
we're regressing the hell out
No.
over that.
We've been guilt tripped too hard by it.
Yeah, that's too bad. All right, is it okay if I help you?
Go in your time loop. Fix it.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day reversal.
You want to help me bake?
And pulls out a fucking blunt.
You got a gallery image for doing that, apparently.
The
Oh,
wheat's
good.
still pure back right now. Shit, 2011.
We're not cooking meth. That's the wrong thing. We're cooking meth here.
What gallery image did we get? Can I look at it
Oliver,
without
we have
quitting?
to cook.
I mean, we can save. at
Oh,
the
there's
very
a
least.
journal.
Oh, that's how we check
Oh.
the journal.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know what any of this is.
this is how I keep track of
Oh.
my journals.
And this is like lore and stuff, right?
I guess. We'll look at it at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I didn't even know baking was something you were interested in. Oh, wait, no, that's a terrible idea. It's not allowed. These macaroons are for you.
Did I say macaroons?
yeah, I guess. I guess that's what they are.
These macaroons are for you. I have to bake them, otherwise they won't be a gift anymore.
My macaroon's made out of Pepto-Bismol. I looked around the kitchen. Not only is the room an absolute mess, but the counters are completely covered with platters of cooling macarons. It's an absurd amount of sweets. She's easily been in here since morning.
Still, it does sound really fun making something together. Even after all this time, we've never done anything like that before. And today should be as fun as possible, shouldn't it? Okay, I really like that actually. We can just give the extra macarons we make to Andi. That way these other ones are still a gift.
I have no idea how to actually pronounce that, by the way.
Macarons,
I think
Is
it's
it macarons or
macarons.
I think it's macarons.
Is
Because
it?
I'm getting mixed signals now.
with 2 O's, macaroons, I think those have coconuts. I don't know.
I said
French
macaroons,
people-
I'm like, wait, hang on, did I just say that?
French
it's
people in the
macarons.
comments, tell us how it's pronounced.
Yeah. A dangerous missive to send to the French.
Yes. Probably more than enough for you at this point, anyway.
That's probably more than enough for you at this point anyway. In hindsight, I might have gone a bit overboard.
So we've hit our hour, unfortunately. We've been having so much fun here getting guilt tripped and slapped on the butt and called names and playing Bone Sword with our friend.
We got too sucked into the bone sword.
Yeah. If you guys want to see more of this series, like, comment, subscribe, and share, of course. If it gets views, we'll do more. And if the dev wants to sponsor us, we'll do more. But in the meantime, comment a scene from the game that you want to see fan dubbed, and we will do it at a little bit of a later date. That concludes Visual Novel Spotlight for now, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Hey, bye.
We will return.